Hey, what's going on YouTube? YagerTheViking here, playing some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and this is another one of my going ham in team deathmatch videos, where I just absolutely dominate the other team, completely put the team on my back, and I'm not going to be talking about gameplay too much, because I really didn't use any tactics in this gameplay. I ran around the map over and over again, just trying to find as many people, killing as many people. The only thing that I'm doing that's kind of a tactical thing that I want to tell you guys about is I'm using a silencer. And a silencer is something that I use a lot, and I would certainly recommend using one. I do use it in most of my videos, because that's what I use when I get my good gameplays. It's really beneficial when people don't know where you are, especially if you can get into a lobby against noobs who don't know their way around the map, and then they can't see that red dot on the radar. Then you're pretty much bound to have a good game as long as, you know, you're actually good and you're doing well. But anyway, I want to get into my topic today, which is why Modern Warfare 3 is getting so much hate, and just my overall thoughts on the game. You know, it's been out for a while now, and it seems to be that people are getting tired of it already. People are going back to Black Ops, and going back to MW2, some of them. Just hating on this game, talking about how they don't like this game. A lot of commentators I watch, I'd say about 75% of the commentators that I watch, now, this isn't, you know, applied to everybody, of course, but I'd say about 75% have said at some point or another that they don't like this. Now, you know, this is the people I'm watching. This doesn't mean that you guys are also watching players who don't like it. And I really do enjoy it. I think it's a great game. And I think one main reason that it's getting so much hate now is because of Call of Duty Elite. People think because they're asking for an extra $50 that it's an entire money whoring scheme, that they're conning people out of their money, that they're not going to be putting in good map packs just to con people out of their money, kinda. They're still putting effort into the maps. All it is a different way for them to kind of get your guaranteed money, to just make sure they're getting the money. And, I mean, I will admit that it's a whole money thing. It's just another way for them to pick up more money to make sure that they're getting your $50 if you're really into the game. But I don't think it's that bad. I think the new map packs aren't too great. I do have Elite. However, I haven't really done too well on the new maps, so I haven't gotten a gameplay yet, because I really use my knowledge of maps to my advantage, and I tend to do better on maps that I already know the way around. So that's kind of why I haven't put up a video from those new maps yet. But as soon as I get a good gameplay from one of them, I certainly will. And look, this is one reason your game's getting hated on Infinity Ward. Final Stand, I mean, the death streaks. They're just annoying, they're overpowered. It's, you know, you've got Dead Man's Hand, which gets so many kills. You've got Final Stand, which just got me killed when I was on a really big streak. You know, you've just got all these death streaks, Juiced. Revenge is one that's not really talked about too much. I don't have a problem with Juiced, I don't know why I listed it. But Revenge is one that's not talked about. I think it's incredibly overpowered. People don't really talk about it too much. I don't want someone knowing exactly where I am. Like, it's annoying. I don't want people knowing my exact location just because I killed them most recently. That's one thing. Like, they have this whole revenge spawns. They want everyone to, you know, get the payback. I think that's stupid. I like the spawn system, to be honest. Everyone's like, oh, this spawn is just a clusterfuck. I honestly love these spawns where everyone's spawning so tight together, because that's my playstyle. I'm using submachine guns, and I move around anyway, so where people are spawning doesn't really impact me too much. Then, I'm just going to talk about some positives now, because there are positives to this. Oh, one more thing is people really hate on that it's a, that they have overpowered guns, like the Type 95, the Striker, the MP7. I do admit that the MP7 is overpowered. However, the Striker, not so much. It really, I know Woody's Gamertag talked about this in a video, and he got a bit of hate for it. But, it does have its situations, and then the Type, yeah, that's a bit overpowered, but if you miss that burst, then you're pretty likely to get killed. With rapid fire on it, though, it is really OP, but, I personally don't think it's that bad to play against. I'm fine going up against Type 95 players. But let's talk about some positives here. So I really think it's just a balanced game, and I just kind of talked about that. But I really think every gun does well in its situations. The PP90, for example, is another close-range gun, a gun that you really can't use from a distance. And you kind of saw earlier in the game, I ran away from a couple of gunfights, and that's just because you really can't shoot too far with this gun. Now, I like this whole prestige token thing. It doesn't really make you want to prestige too, like, it's not like they're really rewarding you for prestiging more than they were in previous ones. However, they're not making it as bad when you do prestige. That you can unlock your gear early and get what you want back is really helpful, and just all the things they have. It gives a little bit of an incentive, and also just makes the people who are like, I don't want to prestige because I don't want to lose my gun, it allows them to continue to move on, because they, like, my go-to guns are, like, the AK and the MP7, and I need those guns, so I have both of those unlocked early, and I don't even know if I would prestige if I didn't have those unlocked early. And then, you've got gun levels. I really like that you can just level up guns, get them gold without having to go for the headshots. New game types. I think that's great that they put in Team Defender, Kill Confirmed, and Drop Zone. I play Team Defender a lot, not so much Drop Zone, Kill Confirmed, but I do have fun in all three, and in fact, Team Defender is my favorite game type, and I just really like that they put that game type in there. Just overall, it's a fresh new game. I don't know why it gets so much hate. I think Call of Duty in general is starting to get a little bit the same. Like, every single game is the same as the last, and that's just because they can't really change up their series too much. Anyway, that's the end of this gameplay. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you want to subscribe if you're new. See ya!